our Omega Live. And then if you are Bobo Kakra, our Yamai Ghana, normal Bibre or normal Bibre, and then Mr. Casey Yorton, our chairman for Progressive People Party, and then Bobo Kakra. Mr. Yorton, welcome.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
Now, then, and
that it was very smooth. That's quite straight away from Brixton to Waterms to Central. Then I got it overground to this place.
And then we'll say it was normally free or Casacra.
Yeah, and to for anyone when some baby.
So,
they were getting none there.
Mr. Roy entry or less.
Yes, sir.
Roy, MPP, part of MPP communication team. Yes. Now, represent.
Oh, cool. Really, because you share watch it.
Correct.
You're in a shadow.
And at some point, so Mr. Owusu Achiaw also representing NDC or Deputy Communication Officer for UK and also joining me. Now, Mr. Kirsten Sonaye, Chairman for Progressive People Party, UK. Yeah. More numbers, more those ones.
This is the numbers, it keeps increasing.
It keeps on increasing. Now, I think that Middle Chassis, normally the party in power, but today. In a very summarization of impact of COVID-19 on Ghana economy. We see that are we in a crisis or are things under control by Ghana government? So some people are saying that we are in a crisis, in terms of unemployment, sleeping from the because of the COVID-19. Others are saying that government are an example for us as a country. I'm a we are mining crowd or more any idea the way another in Africa. What do you views about that?
My views about that is totally different. I mean, it is as if those who are saying this, they are just overexcited. We will accept it if it's coming from an NPP quarter. But the situation now, it's a world, USA in Assam, and yet just one little country like Ghana. That's a little country, USA. You endorse Ghana. So no, it's not just any country. Especially, you go Ghana, it's on your welfare state. It's not a welfare state. There were much more serious problem than we think. So you come here as a United Kingdom. Unemployment benefits. Government introduced furlough of companies who will to on staff. Government contributed. But Ghana, I don't know. We haven't gone to that level of European countries. So it was very serious problems. Recently, grouping them. Staff several thousand men and women. There's no way they have got a job back. Unfortunately, it coincided with this virus now. It's a very serious problem in Ghana. Unfortunately, our statistical department does not give us the correct information. Otherwise, in Ghana, you would have realized how bad we are faring under this coronavirus problem. Very serious. Very serious. Government statistician, I don't know. I haven't seen any figures from Ghana up to now. We are expecting to see figures.
So the saying said, Nanadu administration have done a good job. Covered by the way they are managing. So you really say it's not the other way around.
Yes, of course. Yes. I mean, from NPP quotas, I wouldn't be surprised. But realistically, and we all know that it's not the case. It's not the case. So we want to look a way forward. It's not just blaming the MPP administration because this virus could have happened under any administration. Do you say a first one, because a government, a Basso and all that? And we are going about taking loans because of the COVID-19. Of course, yes. So loans are digital. So, unknown I will say a come later on. But in Payane, I will say, COVID-19 about now. We are solving a problem because we've got massive problems in Ghana to contend with. So,
right. What is Mr. Kissinger, chairman of Progressive People Party in the UK?
Yeah.
See, Ghana experiencing massive problems under Nanado. Since I covered in by, he still said it's not been managed properly. What's your views on that?
Oh, I would say that's not what I heard my dear panelists say, because as one or no,
yes, I know kind.
Say or not just say a idea a bit within Nabo so because it could have happened under any administration.
Yeah.
You see, as you know the Beba, then so while the handling of the issue, no, and the main problem in the chair or Bobre, and so far so good. I would say, NPP was Ghana under the stewardship of Ira. Now that go forward. Ma Yahu say input right now, no, you can tell that we are doing well under this unprecedented crisis at Air Kosono. Let me give you the reasons why. I'm saying about to say in the major big countries like UK, Trump, US, or we know we are downplay, I don't know. Even when they were getting massive infection rates, not they were still downplaying it. What did Ghana do? We instilled measures right there and then. So amount for the flights to do Ghana, Obe drew one on just say, you're around your map, I don't go hotel. Under the cost of government. That time, Obia, Uchia tax to your Ghana, I don't think they were giving that treatment. Now you who videos all over social media. And Nigeria for a video cast Ghana government, that was containment, because what we realized is that the epicenter is Wuhan. But that for some reason, across the globe through flights and other economic activities. And we have to take the bold step and stop as we close our borders right there and then. You close the borders, so wow. And we pursued something you call contact tracing. Chroma that time, contact tracing and they always say this, and when I'm having discussions with people, I tell them, our method of contact tracing in Ghana is far more sophisticated than what we have here, even in the UK. UK, they will rely on your word of mouth to say, where have you been? Now a honor, you follow, maybe a tracing, and half of the people in Ghana, you came in contact with them, they might not be able to trace it. But Ghana, what do? They do something you call triangulation. You do a phone now, you were infected no. Phone, triangulate, over the past 24 hours and over the past 7 days. These are the areas, these are the traces that you went. Trails now, you make mapping, a honey, you contact tracing now, you best sending the for these places to get that phone mobile in contact with you. Now, those cells now, as it says cell phones now, a band will not hit the same tower, no. You are chewing now from one place. This is what Ghana instituted. You really know, and so why you call it to lockdown. Lockdown is so you could tell it was the hardest thing ever, but we had to, because Russia economy, which you say is not too overly and it's not formalized. What I say, not majority of people don't live by the day, and so we made sure say it's minimum for quarantine. It was a lockdown, and the government was able to provide for these people. And so why and you launch it, you can't say contact tracing app on. Yes. Contact tracing app, and I know I say after the UK for after Google, Apple, any big companies we know was saying they are buying it. What I say?
You're talking about now Ghanaians who are in Ghana,
yes,
who may almost be abroad, and of course,
yes,
some are from America, different places, Africa.
That's true.
And then we also have Ghanaians who also was here, who wants to go back home, and there's a number of Ghanaians stranded abroad.
Yep.
Now, the foreign ministry, announcement said they are evacuating Ghanaians abroad.
Yep.
Stranded Ghanaians abroad. However, people have to pay for the plane fare and also have to pay for the hotel. As a result, a number of calls are people who are they are here in the UK, they want to go back home, and other places. If you don't say places like Morocco and different places.
Yeah, that's right.
What can be done to help these people? because they don't have the money to go home, and they have to go.
Like I mentioned, we are in unprecedented times. Unfortunately, the case has been said, Indian is stranded. But they are not in imminent danger. What I say, what they are facing at the moment, they say they have overstayed their visits, and they would like to go back to their comfortable place of abode, which is back home. Likewise, what do we do for them? Unfortunately, so this year, government projections, the budgetary allocations, because of COVID-19 exigencies, some of these funds, are being diverted to alleviate these COVID-19 issues. So, you need national carrier, and you can embark on these kind of trips, which each one of them, you will set 230-seater plane. The lowest quotation you get is be at £240,000.
So the government is paying on top of what people are paying?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I want to say that these are the quotations that are there. If you imagine, say, 1,000 people, Ghanaians are stranded in UK. You want to evacuate them. That means the plane will one could be a crab, come by 5 and a 4. That 4, it now becomes the cost of the government. No. Yes, money is sad in this. It's your culture people say. Right now, we are giving dispensation flight to come back home. Minimum, when you decide to come back now, you would you COVID if you are not COVID or you straight into the population of Ghana, because if you are 1,080 members infecting 35 million or so. So what we do is that these people have to be quarantined. Unfortunately, you call lockdown. Economic pressures. Some of these hotels that we could rely on them for goodwill. Say, remember, even discounted. Though these people, this is the time that they're trying to make back their money. As a government, you cannot force some of these people to change now movie this way. You can only conscientize them. You can bear on them, but at the same time, don't forget these people are being provided breakfast, lunch, dinner. Not just alone.
Those who are stranded here.
But
they don't have any money to eat.
You're not following you're not following the story I'm no.
Who echo Ghana, but we have people who
and America shows this is the reasons why unfortunately some of these requests are not tenable because of the cost involved. I buy to me in fact £250,000 flight and also. And some who do Ghana and send you healthy and I say for at the same time, you expect in election year to beat our budgetary allocation. That is not possible.
For to help us to manage this, did we consider all these factors?
Yes, but those loans, don't forget. Like I said, we contracted these loans to shore up our budgetary allocation. Because don't forget, we were going to, by all means, divert most of our funds into alleviating some of these COVID-19 issues. What I say? So the loan was a backstop for us. So we could fall back on as a country and not collapse our economy.
Okay.
What I say? And then we can say globally, on average, every economy has shrunk by minimum of 20%.
Thank you.
What I say? So economy the size of Ghana is shrinking by 20%. At the same time, you got loans to pay back. You got a staff to pay. You got projects to meet. You got a country to run. So if you don't take care, that's why I'm showing you. Now, say, oh, I'm sorry. It will take another 4 years, like it did under Mahama, to resolve this. We have to now go straight directly to the IMF for this bridge loan now to alleviate this way. That's it.
Mr. Owusu Achiaw, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Brown.
If for Mr. Owusu Achiaw now or running the Deputy Communication Officer for NDC.
Yeah.
Mr. Owusu Achiaw, what is Mr. Rorenchi any question the evacuation of Ghanaians abroad on the foreign ministry announcement that we evacuate Ghanaians abroad. And many are saying that Oma is stranded because they don't have the money to go back. Until Oma is stuck in various or different places around the world. Now, what is the way forward for those who cannot afford or are stranded abroad, for the government and also for us as individuals?
Eventually, I have one option again, of course. is that before COVID-19, we didn't want to be
any Mr.
You remember on my share, almost for me, because of COVID-19. One of the so many the word evacuation meant Abra, Mr. I mean, on the India, I send it to US citizens, and I said British citizens here. You see where it said evacuation. A shelter evacuation. Why about request about you have been one of your scanner? I don't going to pay the money. Because the US baby or outside US.
No cost involved.
That's it, because you are using the word evacuation. So why the cost involved? Ghana near Mr. Kula, Waba, be Oberfaniama, Korea, Germany, US, UK, any other European countries there, or say Oberfaniama, no ship, no tax amount of buying. And then because of COVID, why are stranded? People are sleeping like we can say one that was saying they are homeless. Who can't say Nippon over the final when you see evacuation, that person will pay 500 Ghana a night. One for now could be a solution center be a hobby a cheaper. King Kids one was our biggest hotel. It's not about business and more yana entity. Young pay a cheaper place. If you live in a 100 Ghana, if you are 50, because it's almost a Pentecost for. I'm sorry, somebody who more as solution center me one. And to say, we have to, yes, a draw budget. We make us also because of budgetary allocation, yes. Anything now we have budget, you're afraid to be hidden costs because already ever happening. Budget number drawn. I have 4 quarters, first, second, third, and 4th quarters. It's suddenly happening here. The event may happen in the natural disaster. Because of that, the tax, what I said, tax the original, input and output. And the time once we have we have to meaning the catch or IMF. Now, you come back to IMF to get about $1 billion plus 100 million. And some more of the COVID-19 fund and control boom, including national health insurance, any other entity. And the question is, million our Bakroma, a big Korea, every 9 years footballers in Ethiopia. My video, I'm called Ghana a meeting. I'm not going to say, there's nothing to do. We don't do every year. So million, say we work at Korea, work at Ethiopia, work at other countries. You are talking about budgetary allocation. Meanwhile, hotels I can see one customer use. When they use our hotels, no. Money business. It's a cool. My TV said the MPP.
So what you saying? I mean, we're talking about Ghanaians stranded abroad, but I think that maybe you don't understand the question, and I said
it's a question.
But what needs to be done to help those who are stranded abroad, and also is the government strategy dealing with it in terms of using the word evacuation?
Me how you say? So using the word evacuation, it means that we evacuate are free. So why are we charging them $500 per night? Oh, just a plane. We call for a banana Saturday primacy. You invented before executive won't flip home for ya. And can we more pass a day more isolation center about 2 weeks? And I'm going to talk.
When you may be doing call 3 Chroma Aqua Ghana.
It's a leg though, one of organizer. What the MLA program on Kobe? It is alleged.
Okay.
It is alleged. Because we will news portal. On one executive. Members, meanwhile, the president says, so if you come now, ask God in my family. Make sure you can.
To back yourself, if you Chroma Echo Ghana, or Koyano. one go isolation center, they go outside the road because for your MPP, no. That's what we want to clarify.
Money improve.
Yes, say, Omoko and it's still the common track with two is like a result in my mind. No, Piano Cotola.
Or say,
because I'm missing it is alleged. We say it's alleged into the same as yes,
me pano or Ghana.
Ghana. Yes,
okay.
And it's not
I think it should be good section in your own idea it will help.
We say, what here in your program or they say they organize that. Say, or can't be.
Okay.
It's cool. If you ask me, I can say, if the NPP, the way I move faster, and conducted this COVID-19.
And when did the plane leave this country?
And it's still
last week Wednesday. Okay. Last week Wednesday, what came for Ghana, he was not in isolation center. Then he went to the primary to Ethel Kwakobo. And he wrote a bit man answered that question.
And I'm saying to the Gula, because of saying the man was more than the man come. And it's not to say, Naku, when you're COVID-19. Now we are not about.
Okay. Onya ni daben.
Onya e pacho.
Oh mata. Ya uchewa katamanga sao.
Mani mitoa. But unaponya COVID-19 ni daben.
I saw in Ghana was saying naku. Enya COVID-19 is not for isolation center.
Okay.
So the question is that and the question is not correct. Shukwa mo fa so President Akufo-Addo Dankasa issue executive power say why elections say we need PP and after we share I can say face mask. The could have been face mask, it's only should be. You will do this mask. Maybe what? Near finals coming what? MPP promise somewhere 9 years. This face mask will come here Ghana for women. No, almost. So, none of that. More than one. More kata, Moyamra, no one tells you. Minuka say. Ghana police here, Mr. Gita Akana, it's a Fiat Tangi. Was he actually Ghana for about 40 people? I want your face mask. If you only before we have Prime Minister, we have Ghana for name.
Roy, but hold on, Roy. The thing is, Mr. Casey, can you answer that question? And then if you have any answer, now the woman
which question?
Evacuation, what's your views about that?
My views is Broadcasting, you are fine, huge man. You are Ghana for evacuation, yes. When you are evacuating somebody, I know just that person is
so the foreign office is using a wrong kind of terminology.
Of course, sir. I mean, our government is using those words because the situation of an evacuee, evacuee doesn't pay a penny. Then you are not really doing evacuation. Because the people from the UK going to Accra, those who catches £500 or £300 are fine. If he or she can pay it, it doesn't need any evacuation. Plane or airport, no. So in this case, the government has made a very good decision to bring Ghanaians in distress or who have got problems abroad. So you shouldn't tell them, pay, I'm going to save you, you have to pay. No. Owusu Achiaw make a statement which is very, very important. Say, US do this when we were in Ghana, this is any problem. American government will come and remove all Americans from Ghana or Nigeria and all that. We know these things have been happening all the time, which is good. That's good governance. Now, one catches in influence, she's telling me, then forget about you saving me. I will pay and go my way. Of course, also for that hotel, hotel or Ghana, and that person was paid. It was 500 Ghana cedis or 600 Ghana cedis a day, 1 day.
From 400 Ghana. So there are some, a year, 400, 500, 600.
I tell you what, me so many Ghana, me call Ghana, me share Yama, and graduate cry. One more, they don't receive more than 1,000 Ghana cedis a month, or say even 2,000 Ghana cedis a month. That's how you can say if you going for that hotel now, that's for 14 days by 600 cedis. See, a lot of money that person cannot pay. Your fiscal way.
The Omo stranded or how we can. What is the way forward? This is what Ghanaians want to know because if you know what we see out of Ghana, I mean, people are saying that we are only our circle, or say we feel real too, or we see a deal Roma, but we study, you need to go back, you know, and they don't have the money and they are stuck here. And then what they are trying to do is that a lot of them are putting a lot of pressure too on Ghana Commission to support them. So what is the way forward around that?
The way forward is the Ghana government to charter a plane to come and take Ghanaians from here. Free, because your contingent. But
it's not only in the UK here. You have some in America, you have some in Canada, Australia, and even in African countries. The people are stuck around the world.
You will fund when you come Ghana, you will fund. As we see, what the international community gave us $100 million straight away. South Africa at the end. Now, says one could discover I'm what would you require campaign for this election next 5 months time? Campaign and people would require. None of Ghanaians are stupid.
For COVID intervention, to you or to the Progressive People Party.
What would you require campaign?
Because usually for campaign, not to support the people.
Thank you, because Auditor General has said, suggested that we must monitor this fund in our union, union because of COVID-19. And COVID didn't happen. If you can see a union flow. So we are struggling towards a one-party state. We are watching a dictatorship. We are watching.
Right. You heard what Mr. Yosin has said, and you also heard what Mr. Owusu Achiaw said. What is your view about what they are saying? The money that MPP administration, you sue that for the people, but it's been used elsewhere for campaign. What is your views about it?
It's very laughable. It's a negata. So if we have these sort of mentalities, with all due respect, we are political actors. If we reduce our nation building to this level, then it's very, very unfortunate. And the carry me Owusu Achiaw, and I'm carry era so Mr. Kate and this is a negata. Just because we need power, no, does not mean that you will be paying at the same time. So we criticize here. You always have to criticize with like some questions. Again, you won't be any solution. What I say? So just for criticizing sake, you feel that is alone should be enough in these circumstances. What happens with
I suggested a solution. I just suggested bring a plane, charter a plane, come and remove the people free of charge. That's it.
What many are about evacuation. So most of the way bills are aircraft. Import 28 year the Ghana Commission is also facilitating another one. But the people will still have to pay for their flights.
Those who don't have money, how are they going to go?
And to what temperature? And with this one, with these flights, they call them repatriation flights. So Munima, Mr. will be our swap for Ghana. We'll say this here, or try, there was somebody catching a repatriation flight. Repatriation simply means, say, will be another would you be go back to the you'll be free. It's as simple as that. Whether evacuation or not, and I'm sorry, we are not. Ghana is not going to break the bank, especially for ABR. Make holiday. Now, like I said, no, they are not in imminent danger. The countries in which they are in, they are being monitored. They are obviously under this COVID dispensation. Of course, you first thing say, if I say you present COVID symptoms, you get treated. In US Krana, you would so rely on health insurance and then board in Krano. Yes, we should have my way bill say, oh, this is how much it would have costed without insurance, but the government has taken care of it. So, when you know here, let's say, you evacuate Ghana for now by force. Ekubu Ghana. Now, we go add it to our roads. Now, we are say our COVID cases in the recovery and that will not happen. Why? Because the IMF seeker, it has to be strictly accounted for. ye for COVID in your country here.
And Mr. made a point. Onim the scanner. No idea what the money has done.
We are still in progress. As you said, the allegation scanner by some of it is being used to support business, small scale, medium, business in Ghana. Some of these funds also are being used to plug certain cash flow, otherwise, and command Benya. Right now, we know say tourist hotels are being offered loans to even shore up their business. What I say, on the minute I say, if I would say, you didn't know NDC for Ghana, say, I buy and offer loans to Omoya Jumana. It is out here. Let's say you want that Tikano to be used for an evacuation, for a repatriation flight, which will not necessarily pay back. Name Atua woes, the government has no money to sit in a COVID in the Costra. Then only panel, because why? They are not in imminent danger.
Thank you.
What I say? And me pacho mami address me so or sas ba ko kai na you are send family.
Okay, 21.
O me say you or say pam what can they say or Ghana na fine ko say me pacho for your information so bit by more digging. How can somebody or your UK NPP executive become a delegate for a constituency in Ghana?
Yes.
That is okay. It is so. But just because they want to paint the nation and people and the government alleged, so you want to call detail, it's alleged that come and so far until you get more details. Sure, we have so many times. And most times I'm always at its neck because what you mean proving some
okay.
It is done for when in that
Can you do your investigation next week? Then let a CFO knows what your findings are regarding each Nipano or Kogana or Koko.
How can he become a delegate?
He didn't follow the rules when he left this country. He didn't follow the rules of COVID-19 regulation. Say quarantine.
Mama solution. Kwame Boate can never be a delegate in a constituency in Ghana per our constitution. It's as simple as that. It's a walk catch and say, Nipa way could do Ghana but what about National Canon Sebi, who go to Maka, and then there is a reason why I'm always at the yeah, kind of
analysis.
Simple.
Presidential elections, and I say, how can you further? The MPP you can control what?
Yes.
We say it is alleged.
The base of the presidential way, after next week. It is by that time 2 weeks, they would have been last quarantine. It has no basis. It has no basis.
Please, Manning Kata, you like Mr. Kilche,
Also, 2 weeks time, I'm about to have the question is the MPP is a according to Mukonjo.
Who put that question? They are equality for 2 weeks. But that time 2 weeks should have been last.
It is old. Roy, please. Oh, I'm not sure about happy. Please, Manipa, Mono,
my man is show we soon didn't get to he's been doing that since last year.
And you're not paper. We are not
what does it? And 20 years.
Maybe by number 30 years. And maybe the MPP UK, almost secretary. You bring someone in the eye. There's not any document in the document. If you were catching Mr. Afma, make a bear and a cry, and you couldn't be a man of the amount. Say a cheerful, was it a title of inquiry, MPP UK. I don't hear that was 17th September 2018. Papa, I know for our continuity this year.
But you're anything.
Dr. Valida Costa. You see, almost cancer of elders, a friend boy and a woman. I mean, they can't do for Yako, Ufrim. If you funeral donation, I'm going for the money, or the $20,000 by. You can't be shared about the person. No, my indictment, this is a report. And I tell MPP UK said, I report to them cry. I'm going to prove me from the people to be a copy. Raw on it.
Now, for the purposes of our viewers, if someone wants to access this information to find the validity of it, how does it happen?
Ghana Web. It's in Ghana Web.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Kese, also no Obama analysis clearly Roy the your kind of now you fair time for anybody.
Yeah, as somebody did so and on one said important point a woman said Ghana near no other Kruma. That Ghanaian no, let's say a private businessman or businesswoman. She or he is serving the country, our nation, Ghana. You know about fat and Yama or for Ghana. Yes, I say we will trade and with a family alone. The service to the nation is why a Ghanaian has traveled all the way to come. Not that he or she is a poor person, but business no yet. Like COVID-19, about you know, she cannot travel or he cannot travel. That's all. I'm not with you, baby. Even accommodation, if you're sick or buy for rent and all that, hotel and all that, it's kind of hassle. So it's a good thing for the Ghana government or any other government to do. But do not expect demand payment from him or her. What about what is called from Ghana? If you go what is that? What can I see? No, what Chinako said they do quarantine for 2 weeks. Their own cheer for 2 weeks. But if the quarantine is free, then it should be sensible. If it's the fare from UK or US or whatever to Accra is free, fine. Quarantine, if it's free, fine. But you say go to quarantine, but pay 600 cedis a day or 500 or 400 cedis a day or corporate wine. This is corruption. Just for baby. That would be corruption. We do not want corruption too. The person took corruption. And not do that one. Or promising yourself about corruption. She said, on what you can with question. Just about 4 or 5 months to go to next election. Are we going there for a new promise? Yes, new promise.
Now, what mentioned you about corruption, but